Okay, welcome to our new lesson today about Kana. Okay, so welcome to our digital Japanese class. Okay, so if you for more lessons, you can visit our channel. So together, let's learn about what is Kana. Have you heard what is hiragana, katakana, and kanji? And have you noticed some characters in Japanese, like some characters that you cannot understand first? So let's find out or let's differentiate how to identify if the character is a Japanese or not Japanese. Okay. Now, we have it together with Agmon. Agmon will show us which is the character in the Japanese. Can you say which one is a Japanese character? Okay, very good. So this one, okay. So this is our Japanese character. So we have here now Gabumon. He's telling to us about the character we have for the Korean and we have for the Thai. Okay. There are three types of characters used in the Japanese language. What are those? So first is we have the hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Let's go first with the hiragana. Where do we use the hiragana? Hiragana was created from kanji like these hiragana are simplified forms of kanji. So they came from China first, and then it was used by Japanese, but in more simplified form. So this one, if you will see the tab here, we have from this on our left side. So it was moved already from Chinese. It's already moved to our Japanese character. Hiragana are used mainly to write function words such as native Japanese word or particles. Like for example, we say konnichiwa, it means hello. It's used also for the Japanese word and parts of words also for the particles. So let's have some example. Ohayo gozaimasu, it means good morning. And we have our arigato, it means thank you. So that is the part of how we use the hiragana. Then let's go now with our katakana. When do we use the katakana? Same thing with hiragana. Katakana is also from Chinese simplified form. So they also changed their form from Chinese character to their katakana form. So here from left, it changed already to see more simplified to make or to create katakana words. Katakana are used mainly to write foreign loan words like we have orange, okay, orange. Now, what else we can use for the katakana? Aside from foreign words, loan words, onomatopoeia, so it means like a sound. For example, if your dog is barking, you write it instead in katakana. A specific name, for example, there's a particular name of animals or like rose, okay, or plants, we can use for the katakana. And to emphasize the word, for example, you want to say hi, then you can type it instead in katakana to make it like in a word or in a sense that you're emphasizing or doing the letter in a big letter. Because Japanese has no small characters or big letters. So let's get know some katakana words. Okay. So we have for the example our here. Okay. So for example, we have our Digimon. Okay. So that is actually a foreign word. Okay. Even that came from the Japan because Digi means digital. Okay. That's why it also came from our name of our school, Digimon, digital. Okay. Then we have Mon, it means monster. So we combine it digital monster, it becomes Digimon. Okay. Then we have word pata pata. Okay, so instead of saying tweet tweet in Japanese, it's pata pata. That's the reason here we have our patamon on top. Okay. And we have our fukuro. Fukuro, it means owl. Okay, so that's also a specific name of a bird. That's the reason we use our fukuro. Then our loan words, our camera. We have our camera. Okay. Now let's go with our kanji. Okay, so you see a lot of kanjis here on our character, okay, on our screen. It actually came from China again, and that was brought from 4th century. Okay. Actually, kanji is used for stem of words and conveying the meaning as well as sound. So for example, in long time ago, if they see these shapes or every time they see the object, they will change that to a different form. So that's the reason they created like a shortcut of writing the here of using our kanji. Okay. So if you know the Sakura card captor, right? Sakura catches the clue cards in order for them to identify their true forms. Same thing with kanji, okay? Each kanji have their own forms, okay? That unlocks the secret. That is for our kanji. So let's try, how about this one, right? Each card have their own power or their own characteristics. But once we combine already, when we use already our kanji, they will they will have their own meaning for our kanji. So let's go for our first one. For example, for our flower, it's hana. Our fire is ka. Then for our eyes, we have our kori. And wind is we have kaze. And the common use kanji is like around 2,136 characters. That's quite a lot, right? So don't be worried because we are expert here for this our kanji lessons, and we have magic lessons that we can help you to learn kanji. It's like learning magic as well, right? If you will learn magic and do some magic, you will start first from the very basic, okay? You cannot use a powerful magic right away. You will use simple and more basic magic in order for us to understand the other spells. Okay, so let's go with the first character here. Okay, so what do you think will be the meaning of this one? Okay, very good. So that is key or tree. So how does it happen? So like we are forming a shape here, okay, drawing, okay. So let's use our imagination, okay. So key, it means our tree. How about if you will make it two? Okay, so we will change now the meaning. So we don't say kiki, okay? We don't say that, remember that. Don't say, that's kiki, okay? So it will become hayashi, okay? Hayashi, it means grow. Okay, so we are using now our imagination to form a new meaning, okay? It will become grow. How about the third one? What does it look? What is the answer? Did it say Christmas tree? I know it's Christmas is coming, but that is not the answer. Okay, so we have ki for tree. We don't say, and this one we have our hayashi, and this one we have our mori for the forest. So there will be like some transformation that happen every time that we use this, every time that we change a bit to the characters, no? So for example, we have here for the ki, mori, okay? So you start here first as ki, okay? Then our hayashi, then we have our mori, okay? So every time that you are adding some character, there will be some transformation with our reading and the meaning as well. Okay, we have here now Gomamon, okay? We have here. Now let's find out what character is this. What character is this? Very good. So that is sakana or fish. How does it look like or how does it happen? So like example, you see a fish. Okay. Then let's change a bit. Slowly by slowly, you will see now the transformation that it will happen. Then we have our sakana. Okay, sakana. I have a joke for that. Okay. Next time na lang. Okay. Now, let's go now. The use of written characters. Actually in Japanese, in order for you to form a sentence, we create or we use this writing system to create a sentence. So this is the normal. For example, mainichi terebi wo mimasu. Okay, I watch TV every day. Okay, with hiragana and katakana, one character expresses one syllable, and the character itself has no meaning. In addition to hiragana, katakana and kanji Japanese also uses romaji, the ABC, and also have the numerals, but that should not be an exemption for us not to study the hiragana. Okay? Japanese can be also written vertically or horizontally. Okay? So like in this type of case, so it's okay. You can use both. So that's it. Thank you for joining our digital Japanese class. So I hope to see you in more our channel and our live lessons.